Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Today I'm doing a few things. This second half of the video is going to be about the Honda Sport Trax 250. I took off the wheel hub and replaced the bearings on the wheel hub. Now I'm replacing the ball joints. So what I did, I went to Advanced Auto Parts and rented out the tool. I have a tool loaning program. It's free. You just got to pay the $250 up front, and then they return it to you once you turn it back in. So this ball joint, I have already done the process, but I wanted to show it to you guys because it took me a while. This one was pretty seized up. It actually pushed the whole ball bearing through. But it wasn't like this. That was for me applying the pressure with this tool. But this goes in through here, so you push it down. So this tool comes with a few different cups. So here you would put the knuckle in there, and you apply the pressure, and it starts spinning and closing that gap. I got an impact tool from Ryobi that I use for all these projects, and this works just fine. I've done it on that. I've done the ball joints on my truck, which are a lot bigger, as you can imagine, but same process. So in this one, you'd be applying the pressure down, and it pops right out. And this one, you apply it like this with the pressure, and it pops it the opposite way. So now we got the brand new ball joint. This one's going to be pushed in, up this way, and sorry, my GoPro's out of commission for. And this one will be pushed in up as well. So they both get pushed up to be reinstalled, and then you put in these snap rings in there, and that'll hold it in. So I just finished pushing this one in. Do this with one hand. Booyah. That one's in there. Now I have to push this one in this way as well. I should have put that one first, as a matter of fact. Okay, so for all you other people out there watching this before you do it, because there's no other videos out there, start with the top one first, because you'll have this hole that you'd be able to feed this rod through, which would push the other ball joint in. So let's see how we do this one now. Alright, so I ended up pushing the bottom one back out, and the way to do this is the bottom bracket. You have to feed this tube inside this bracket to be able to align this tool to be able to push it in. It's really tricky because once you remove this bracket, this upper control arm moves down. Watch. So As you see, that one's pushed in already. You don't need any of these adapters or anything to push it in. The ball joint's actually the same. Where is this thing at? The ball joint's actually the same width as this. I got the old one and just dropped it in there, so I definitely know that it had some play. So you just put this on the other side and push the tool through, and it pushes the ball joint straight through. And then you need, we're going to put in our snap rings now. So we got the snap ring. I got the other snap ring right here. So now I'm going to proceed with pushing this ball joint through again. And the way I did this one was, if you notice, I got some tie wraps here. I pushed this control arm all the way down and I tie wrap it. Give me 1 second, I'll show you what that looks like. So I zip tied the upper control arm down just so I had some space here to be able to put this tool and squeeze it through. I'm use one of the adapters that comes with the tool. And then put that there. And on the bottom of that ball joint, I use another adapter just so that this wouldn't be applying pressure directly to that ball joint. That's how I push the other sucker through. So I put this cap. First I moved it in like this. Then when it got to a certain point, I switched it around and just pushed it on through. And then that's what you get. And now I'm just going to finish that off with each one of their snap rings. Each one of the snap rings, so I can install this. The rest of this in there. In the other video, I showed you how I pushed the bearings out. I actually had to weld the lip onto the other side of the what's this thing called, the bearing, just so that I can be able to get the screwdriver to grip on and smack it through. And then this is gonna go right here. Connect the brakes. In this job, since I had everything apart, I did the bearings, I did the ball joints, and I'm gonna finish it off with doing the brakes and keep it rolling for a few more years. I've had it for about 2 years. We got a few of them. I have this one. I have a Rancher style, the same thing, 250EX. We have a 90EX. We have this 110 Chinese ATV. And then we got all our electric toys. But it's starting to get cold now, and it's perfect weather to go riding here in Miami, so now when we start riding them, all the little problems come out. So you gotta address it as we go, but I know how to do it, and now hopefully this shows you that it's not that hard. It took me probably about 2 hours in total, not giving the back and forth through the store and stuff, but I ordered these online off of eBay. I think it was like $20, $18 for the pair. The bearings were from Boss Bearings. I think they were like another $18. And now we keep it rolling again. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below.